up, all my fight fans? So, with all this talk about Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, possibly a match with Usyk and Tyson Fury, we don't know what's going on when it comes to the boxing heavyweight world. What we really want to know what's going on is Francis Ngannou. Is he really finally gonna box somebody? Is he finally gonna step in the ring with somebody? Is he finally gonna, come out of this little hole that he's put himself in regarding contract disputes? We're hearing all this craziness about him pretty much not being able to come to terms with any promotion. He couldn't come to terms with the UFC. He can't come to terms with BKFC. There's been talks about him going over to ONE or PFL or something like that. It feels like they don't really quite have Francis Ngannou money. There was always this talk about him possibly fighting Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury. We don't hear anything about that. No buzz. And it's very unfortunate because we all rooting for Francis Ngannou. We all wanted Francis Ngannou to get paid. We all wanted Francis Ngannou to be this big mega star, which, in some ways he is. He's become a big star, but now it seems like his star status is starting to dwindle just a little bit. He definitely needs to keep his name out there. He needs to keep himself relevant. And, he can't just sit in the back and wait for someone to come over because, there's other fighters that really want that shine too, that really want that star status too, that are willing going to be being able to fight. I'm hearing these things and these talks about him pricing himself out. Like, come on, let's not do that. Let's still be a fighter. Let's still be a champion. You don't need to overprice yourself to the point where people are just going to say no, because it definitely doesn't look good. It's not a good look when you have something like that taking place. You really don't want that. But at the end of the day, it's Francis Ngannou's career. I believe he's managing himself. That's something that he needs to change as well, I personally feel. He really needs to step up and pretty much get a manager to help him and a representative to help him with all these things, to understand the business. Because again, the fight game is what it is, but most importantly, it's also a very big business that you definitely do not want to let people take advantage of you, or you don't want to miss any kind of opportunities that you could be passing you by without you actually realizing they're passing you by. So that's my personal opinion regarding Francis Ngannou. So I really personally hope he does come out of this little dry spell he's going through and actually get into a fight, whether it be boxing, whether it be MMA. I personally still really want to see Francis Ngannou go over there against John Jones for the heavyweight championship of the world. To me, it will be the biggest fight UFC has ever made. It will definitely be a big one. But for right now, I would love to see him box. I would love to see his hands go out there. I would love to see him possibly go against Deontay Wilder, possibly Anthony Joshua, maybe even a Tyson Fury, even though I feel like Tyson Fury would pretty much annihilate him. But the build-up and the size, and then, you got the champion of the world versus the champion of the world, or former champion of the world, whatever what have you. But at the end of the day, it still be mega. It still will be a mega pay-per-view, a mega draw. I personally would love to see it. But guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think is happening with Francis? Do you think he's going to be boxing? Do you think he's going to be signing with MMA? Let me know in the comments of what you feel is going on with this guy. Let me know, guys. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.